59-0. I'm here with Tuareg Horne, and big win for you guys here. I know you had to travel a little bit to get here, but I said it's anytime you can beat defending champions, that's huge.
Yes, sir. We knew that we had to come out here and play hard against the defending state champs, like so are we. But we have to win it for our community. They travel a long way and stuff. And for Hayden, he's in the hospital fighting, and so as long as he keeps fighting in the hospital, we're going to fight for him out here on the field.
You know, that's huge that you have that inspiration fighting for Hayden here a little bit. I know a lot of people don't know a little bit about here. Maybe you can elaborate a little bit about that itself.
Sorry, I really don't know too much. I just know he was in the hospital.
Yeah. Well, then let me ask you this question here. You had the big block punt, return back here. Not many times the ball gets caught in the air, blocked for a touchdown the other way. What did you see? And talk about that rush that you guys had up front.
Yes, sir. It was off instinct. I just turned around, the ball was in my hand, and I just seen the open, and I just took off to the TD.
For you guys, and others, inspiration, fighting the other division champion, the other division champ. You guys were division champs, like you said there. Was that focus good this week because of that?
Yes, sir. Good preparation of practice all week long. I mean, we just gotta go 1-0 each week. Yes, sir. Right? Practice hard.
Backup quarterback Aiden Gas. How many times does a backup quarterback get interviewed on the 4th round victory here tonight? But the reason we are is because you had the big 55-yard TD. Can you tell me a little bit about it was when you got into the game and how it felt to see that C just open up for you?
When I came into the game, coach just kept telling me, get ready, and I was like, yes, sir. Caught some snaps on the sidelines, got warmed up a little bit. Then I went in, we were running the counter, I saw the read. That huge hole just opened, and I said, Lord, please just let me be fast enough to outrun this guy.
I mean, you're playing behind Roddrell, that one of the better quarterbacks here in the state of Texas. I said, you have to be able to feed and learn off of him. Can you tell me a little bit of what he has done for you for your game?
He's pushed me in practice. He's a great example. He comes out on the field and performs every week. I feel like he's a great example for the team on and off the field. He always gives his hardest.
Absolutely.
But he just always on the sidelines telling me I'm doing a good job. If there's anything I need to work on.
South 7. I mean, you guys come in here. Muenster was the defending champs in the other bracket. You guys are defending champs in the other. I know that this was a big target game here for you guys here today. I know we didn't think it was going to be this kind of a game here tonight. But can you tell me a little bit about how y'all's programs, been able to kind of take over and you have that tradition of winning here in Mart?
Well, in practice, we listen to the coaches. We practice what they ask us to do. And really, it's the coaches. I mean, Coach Hoffman tells us what we need to do. We listen, we execute, we come out here, and this is what happens. Mm-hmm. We have a great coaching staff, and we're all behind them, and we're very appreciative because it leads us to victories like this.
One game from state. How's it feel?
Feels fantastic. Feels great. I can't wait.
With Mart head football coach, Coach Hoffman, big win. I mean, that's the defending champ from the other bracket last year. Came out here and your defense suffocated them tonight, didn't they?
Defense lights out again. Our front 4, our linebackers, our whole front 7, just shut down the running game and force them to throw the ball. And we know people got to do that. We can tee off with our front 4 and drop everybody into coverage and put pressure on them, and that's what happened.
I thought your team speed also was big there, and then they never could get anything outside to try to kind of force them in the middle, which they weren't able to get much traction there.
Yeah, I mean, we got as much speed as anybody, and we're as big as anybody, we're as fast as anybody, we're as physical as anybody. So, we just got to keep clicking.
Can you tell me a little bit about Roddrell's game here tonight? I mean, 2 80-plus-yard TDs here. I mean, those are just huge to have in a ball game in the 4th round of the playoffs.
Yeah, that guy, for his first start at quarterback for us. But, he played, quarterback, in middle school, and he's taken snaps last year and this year. And, he's played slot receiver and he plays running back. And, we move him around and just get him – wherever we can get him. And when we found out, about Kyler's injury, and we have some things already in our package for Roddrell at quarterback, and we just added a few things to it, and just snap him the ball and let him be an athlete and read what he's supposed to read, go with the ball where he's supposed to go. But he's also got number 2, Shatydrick, and number 4, Tyrek Horne. People just can't focus on Roddrell. They got to stop those other 2 guys, and we got a 3-headed monster.
Makes it a little bit easier to coach that talent, isn't it?
Man, I tell you what, you can't coach speed. We can coach technique and all those things, but effort and energy and speed and all those things got to come from those kids, and they do it day in and day out.
One game for state again. It's got to be just unbelievable again to have this kind of role here again. And you did enjoy tonight, but I said it's got to be one of those things knowing that you're right there on your goal.
Well, we are, and, our goal each year is to make it to the final game. But we understand, and these kids understand, they're going to enjoy it tonight. They'll enjoy it tomorrow at school, and we'll get and watch a film and see what we did well or what we did wrong tonight and try to fix it and get better at it. But the message is there's no guarantees. They're the only guarantee we got: 4 practices and 1 game, and there's nothing past that.
And one last thing, what about the crowd here tonight for you guys?
It was unbelievable, the fans that came out for us to play in this venue. This is an unbelievable place to play, and for our crowd to come out and cheer and yell and be loud and come out in full force. I don't think anything's left open in Mart. There probably ain't anybody left in Mart. They're probably all around here or headed that way. So, the crowd's unbelievable.
I'm here with Roddrell. How do you feel about tonight's win, 59-0?
It was a good game. We played good as a team. We all came together like we normally do. It was good.
And then you said you got 3 or 4 touchdowns. Can you talk to me through those plays?
My team blocked up front and everything just opened up right, and I hit the hole.
Okay, and then how do you feel about, one more win and then you'll go to state? How do you feel?
It's a blessing. It's good. It just feels good.
And then can you talk to me about how it feels to play with a team like this?
It's good. We grew up together, so we've been playing together forever.
I'm here with
Shatydrick.
How do you feel about tonight's win, 59-0?
It was a great win. We didn't expect it to be like this. We thought it was going to be more of a challenge. They're a good team, so we have to play harder and faster.
And then how do you feel about you went 69 yards, touchdown? How do you feel about that? And can you talk to me through that play?
It was a good run. I know I had longer ones than that before, but it was a good one.
And then how do you feel about just one more win and you go to state? How does that feel?
It feels great, to try to get another repeat, because if we do this, we're the only team in history to ever do this. So, starting Friday, go back and watch film, and then Monday, go to practice and work hard and execute again.
Okay, well, thank you so much, and congratulations. Good luck with the rest. And I'm Leslie Linemen with FridayNightGlory.com.